Afterwards we will hold refreshments and there's tea and coffee around the corner. In an event of an emergency, a fire emergency, we will all gather across the road for any emergency. And that's the end of my housekeeping. Oh, phones off, please. Tonight this event is being live streamed. It's the second presentation event that we had for the Murrumbidgee Short Story Competition. It did begin in COVID, and we really did want that online platform to celebrate our writers in the region. So we will be continuing the prize presentations for every year that the competition is held, and we are so thrilled that it's grown into this amazing initiative that is well loved by young writers across our region, all writers across our region. Tonight we will be having, it's live streamed and we will have photos taken, so if you have an objection to your photos being taken, please let us know. Zoe here will be taking photos and Jay, but please inform us if you don't wish to have your image taken. I would just really like to thank the committed board of WRA and the judging panel of the Murrumbidgee Short Story Competition. Our next speakers will inform you of how this competition came about, the dedication and the passion of the team that brought it about, and our partnering with this team, and also the partnering with our ongoing sponsors. It's NACNET, River Writing House, the Narrandera Shire Council is a huge supporter, Create New South Wales, and we as a regional arts board are really dedicated to this competition, not because there are prize winners, but because it generates writing. It's a creative activity, and that is a major outcome for Western Riverina Arts, and we celebrate all the applicants that come and participate in this initiative. So I would like to call up Hilary Manning, who is the judging coordinator and one of the founding initiators of this competition. Hilary, if you can please come up.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you for those who joined us live stream today as well. It's just been a wonderful pleasure and honour to be the judging coordinator. I did have to bow out last year due to commitments, but since the inaugural women's judging competition 5 years ago, it's just been absolutely wonderful. And the thing that I will say, whether now or later, is the diversity of people who enter the competition always surprises me and amazes me, and I'm always struck by the incredible talent around the region. So I'm very grateful for it. I will invite Jane Carter to talk about the idea of the competition, because notwithstanding every year, I always say that it's Jane who came up with the idea. I suppose it was me who put Jane and Anya sort of talking together, but I'm very grateful. And so it was during the pandemic. There were a lot of, as you all remember, kind of sitting at home during the various lockdowns and kind of being isolated. And Jane and I were once discussing, like, wouldn't it be great to have something where it showcases the literary creativity of the region that can be done in a way that we're not required to come together, but we can still be together to do that. And year on year, this has just grown, and like I said, I've just been so kind of amazed, and it's just been such an incredible thing. I will provide kind of emceeing, and then I will be inviting each of my fellow judges to come up. The other thing that I'd like to say is the talent, particularly on the under 18 this year, was so extensive, and the depth of quality that it was a very robust conversation for those on the live stream, a very robust conversation with all of our fellow judges as to who the winners were, the runners-up, and how they connected. So Jane Carter from the Miranda area, Sue Killam, Umi, I'm not sure how to pronounce this surname, I'm very sorry if you're watching, Laurie from Jerilderie, and Sarah Tiffin, who's the to do is ask Jane to come up and give her reflections about the competition, and then what I will do is kind of MC as each of the individual judges will present the winners of the under 12, the under 18, and then the open. So Jane, could you please?
Hello, it's so good to see you all here. It's really brilliant. I'm Jane Carter, and one of the 7 judges for the competition this year. We have 2 new judges, thank you, Laurie and Winnie, but I would like to tell you that we're all still talking to one another. It's been a very good time. I find this a very exciting time, actually. The entries arrive, they're on the email from Zoe, and I race to the entries and read them, and I look at the computer and I think each one is the winner, and then I have to realise I have to put them in a different order, at least, 1, 2, and 3 or something like that. So I get up and I go back to the television. I do it again though in a couple of days and again. Am I a good judge? I don't know. But I love it. It's so much fun. Yes? I do find it very interesting. 3 categories were given: originality, presentation, and impact. Score of 1 to 10. This helps, and it works for 7 judges. I started writing short stories. You've got to start somewhere with writing, and this is where I really thought that a short story competition was brilliant because it got you out there. It's a beginning. It's so hard to begin writing, and this competition helps you jump off the platform. Starting writing is a bit like catching a wave. You jump in, you rush it in on the crest of it, it takes you anywhere, out to sea or onto sand, but so many entries I've read are the beginning of the novel, and that's the other fascinating thing. I'm dying to know if anybody moves on through it. Writing a novel. I'd like to thank you to our sponsors, Julie Briggs and Miranda Arts and Creative Network, they've made it all possible. And they're connecting creative communities, and it encompasses all backgrounds and ages. So if you're my age, you're included. Now, you realise we come from a farming background. Corridor showing was part of my life for a long time. The difference was, this sounds better, doesn't it? The difference was that there was only one judge. Now, that's a lot easier, I can tell you, than 7. Anyway, we're still talking. And tonight, I am here to offer an award to the under 12.
So what we'll do is the under 12 first, and then the under 18, and then the open. And thank you, as Jane flagged, we will I will invite her to talk about the under 12. I just want to flag as well, I will be inviting Julie Briggs up to present the under 18. I realised in my summary of each of the judges, and I appreciate Julie looking at me and making eye contact. So the live stream, you can't see those in the audience. So Julie is also, when Jane mentioned 7 judges, so I'd like to invite Julie up to present the under 18, and then Sue Killen to present the runners up to that. And unfortunately, as Sarah's not here, I might ask Sue to present the open as well. But Jane, so can you please announce the under 12 winner, and also a little summary about the story?
Well, the winner is somebody called, can I get the name? Yes. Adette McGuinness, and she is 8 years old, and she has written the most beautiful story about the pets and their relationship with a mob of kangaroos. how they got on and how they didn't. And it was just beautifully done, really beautifully done. And I think she definitely is deserving.
Thank you.
No, I know you're not.
I am not Odette, but I am accepting the award on her behalf because she could not be here tonight. And she has sent through a little note. My name is Odette. I am now 10 years old and I'm in Year 4. I was so excited when my mum told me I had won this award this afternoon for my story, The Kangaroo Friends. I wrote the story because I love cats, dogs and kangaroos, and I love using my imagination. In this story, the girl has a pet cat and dog that loved playing with the kangaroos that lived on their farm. I can't believe I've won. Winning makes me want to keep writing stories. I would like to say thank you to Western Riverina Arts, the Murrumbidgee Short Story Competition organisers, for the opportunity for me to enter the competition. I am sorry I couldn't be there today.
It's not bad for a talk number 8.
No. Might just ask Julie Briggs to join Jane up on stage. So, if you would be willing, as one of the judges. We are now going to present the under 18 highly commended, of which there are 2, and then the under 18 runner-up and the under 18 winner. And I will ask Jane to speak on the 2 under 18 highly commended, and then I will ask Julie to present the winner to the under 18 runner-up and the under 18 winner. I will ask Sue to come and present the opens, if that's okay. And just checking for the purposes of the live stream that we're not okay, exactly. Good to go with the highly commended, if you could please.
Okay. Right. The first one was a story called Sydney New Year's Eve. Now, I don't... It is a fabulous story. I could smell it, I could feel it, I was there. But I'm afraid I have to say, you left me with 3 questions. Why was I by myself? What happened last year? And what was going to happen next year? And what were you thinking about? But so the rest of it was absolutely beautiful. So that is being awarded to was it Lee Mackenzie or Mackenzie Lee? Mackenzie Lee. Okay, second one was a most interesting story called Bubble Popping, and it was written by Daniel Bridge, and all I can say is that I agree with every single thing he said in that story. So I didn't think I was going to like the non-fiction category. I didn't think I was going to, go for it, but this one, yes. Okay, but then...
Well done.
Let me just organise the awards.
Yeah, they're all just up there.
Over to you, Julie.
Oh, this is such a pleasure. The under 18s runner-up is Madison Weir. Then An exceptional approach to pacing and the way we situated us in character thoughts, feelings, and physical environment. Yes, it was. Wasn't it special? Yes, so thank you very much and congratulations again.
And I can assure you of when the judges met to discuss, a significant portion of the time was spent discussing, and as Jane said, we're still all on speaking terms who should be the winner of the Royal Mahalo Committee, and there were so many outstanding categories in that section. There was an outstanding entrance in the open. I'd like to invite Sue Hillam up to give the presentation for the open category. We are similarly awarding a highly commended runner-up and an open section winner. And without further ado, Sue.
Thank you. It was again a pleasure to be one of the judges of this competition, and it's wonderful to sit with a group of people who love writing and who love using words and be able to go through what people are writing and feel the feelings. And it was an outstanding group of entries. The open selection, highly commended, goes to Cal Holroyd for housekeeping. Going to hand this to Anya to present her with the certificate on Cal's behalf. Congratulations, Cal.
So, once again, it's Kai Holroyd, and Kai could not make it this evening because so I contacted him as he was getting on a plane this afternoon. So he sent a note on receiving the award. First of all, thank you. I am deeply honoured to accept this commendation and incredibly grateful to have some funding for my next 40 cups of coffee. I'd especially like to thank all the judges and Western Riverina Arts for putting together this competition. We have so many exceptional writers out here in the sticks, and it can be difficult to get your work out there, so opportunities like this go a long way.
Interestingly enough, we've got two for one person, so I think the winners. Sorry, you do have. The runner-up for this section is also Kai Holroyd, so that explains the cups of coffee.
Congratulations, Kai Holroyd. And he says, I'm sorry I can't be there in person to accept this and celebrate with everyone, but I want to extend my sincere congratulations to everyone who submitted a piece of themselves to this competition. I know how frightening it is to put your work out there, and anyone who has the nerve to do so should be proud. Thank you so much, and congratulations to you all.
I now have the pleasure of announcing the winner of the open category. Yes, there was a lot of discussion on the winners in various categories for these awards, but I can say without any fear of contradiction that this one scored on points even before we got to the discussion. It was amazingly well written. It took us to a place that most of us aren't familiar with. It made us feel the feelings there and the emotions, and it was simply outstanding. So I'd like to congratulate Anya Welchin.
Thank you for this. I entered it, I certainly one moment, I entered it before I had a crack at it, and I certainly wasn't expecting
It was great.
to win it. introduce me to words and books from an early age. Thank you.
We should get a special. We should get a special call out to Glenys, who was bringing your little sister into the library when I first started work here 30 years ago, and who now comes with our writers group and writes regularly herself. So it's in the blood, Andrew. You're lucky. Anyway, congratulations, everybody. I'll hand it back over to Hilary.
Thank you. What I'd like to do actually now is call up all the winners, all of the runners-ups, all of the highly commended, and all the judges, so we can take a photo opportunity to actually present everyone on stage and present everyone at the live stream, if that's okay, just to really honour everybody who's entered and everybody who's been named this evening. I've repeated myself ad nauseum just how outstanding the quality of entries were. So if I could please invite all of the judges and all of the people who were this evening up on stage just for a photo opportunity and to kind of present to the live stream. And Anya, stay on stage and I will hand back to you. And thank you so much everyone, congratulations. There you are. That ends my role of the evening. Over to you, Anya.
Thank you so much, Hilary. Thank you to all the applicants, the winners, the judges, all of you being here tonight to celebrate writing in the Western Riverina. I do want to thank the team who brought all this together, Zoe and Jay and Elsie, and a few more add-ons very soon. Really dedicated to making this event happen, and to my board. As I said, they're such a passionate board, and some board members are here tonight, and my ex-board members who are also passionate and who are here tonight. So we are ready to close this ceremony. We will have refreshments, which are at the back there. We'll bring some refreshments out. You're welcome to stay and talk and chat. And we look forward to next year's competition. Please, if you've entered this year's competition, keep entering. We really celebrate all the applicants that come through and